Do you guys think his 24-hour timeout is over in Discord? You're late, that means you're being removed this mod. Well, hello there. Welcome. Hello, all of you. Let me do this so I can hear the game. All right. Well, hello, welcome, everyone.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from Blackstone.
Hello, Ribbon, Fesh, unfortunately CJ, Liam, and shit, he's not. What's up? There we go, Noko. There you are. I was waiting for you to show up on. What's up, Ace? And answer your question. Yes, I did get monetized. I'm surprised it was that quickly. If I'm being completely honest, like I'm genuinely surprised it was that quick. It was literally 24 hours. Since I applied for it. Yeah, and so those of you that are aware that I uploaded that Arknights drama video, it's doing surprisingly well. Like I thought I'd get like a lot of hate behind it, but it seems like I'm not gonna get a bunch of hate behind it. The majority of the comments are agreeing with me in the video, which is a surprise. I thought I was gonna get a shit ton of like hate for it. Well, the thing is, the video that got me monetized wasn't drama. It was my review. I'm not even joking. Like my little 2-week review that I recorded while streaming before I went hunting, that's literally what got me monetized. It's sitting at 5,200 views.
No, falling asleep in this kind of place.
I got 52 subs from that.
Isn't a part of your vocabulary.
Which is insane. I got 517 hours of watch time from that. Which is absolutely insane. How was the hunt? It was great. I didn't get anything though. What's up, Vort? What is that? Vort? I'm just gonna call you Vort because I'm gonna butcher that name. Because what I said, well, drama gets clicked. I will obviously, yeah, it does. Because what you said is right. I mean, some of it was wrong, but pretty much right. It's because you have a fence up your ass. What do you mean I have a fence up my ass? Tell me about that. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore what CJ says, if I'm being honest. So I think it was Nobino or Noko. Who was it that left that comment saying you get like 10 6-stars when you do 300 pulls? Was that Noko or Nobino? I have to go look now. Let me pull this back up. Okay. So what should we? I'm thinking. What should we start off with today?
Right now, but that doesn't mean
the facilities are fairly well maintained.
Okay. Use stamina first? Nah, I like to use it last because it pisses you guys off, right? We practice in the art of rage bait here, okay? Honestly, hate wrong. There's like an average around there. I mean, I had no idea that you could get that many 6-stars. $4. Is that what it's actually set to? I actually have to go look now. Because you're talking about it. I have to actually go look because I set it up before I went to work. And I literally went with what it recommended. Let me go look. It is $3. Okay. It's $3, not $4, you tard. It's US $2.99. Dumbass. Namie got, yeah, I remember that in the Iceberg video. I do in fact remember that the creator of that character got screwed. I think it was the creator of the character, right? That's what they were talking about, right? If I remember correctly, that's what it was about. Yeah, it was the creator of a character that just got screwed. Use all the sanity pots? So you want me to increase my sanity, guys? Is that what you want me to do? Okay, let's increase my sanity. Let's use my Arknight Prime.
I've always got Texas covered. That's why she lives so carefree. So obvious it goes without saying,
Check
right?
DMs. Well, that's just blatantly false. That's just blatantly false, CJ, because I'm looking at it right now. That is just false, my son. Because I'm literally looking at it right now in my settings. So you're wrong. Get fucked. Name's the artist of the Gigi, Mizuki, and Pepe. Okay, she loves her children.
Oh Lord, is this another soul for us to save?
No, we're not actually gonna rage bait. So we're gonna start off with. What do I need to do? Actually, we're gonna start out with IS. So I was thinking about changing the way I do the reactions. I was thinking about doing it the way everyone else does it and have the video up in the corner, or like right up here with gameplay in the background to keep people's attention. I think we should do that. I do have members only stuff. I am gonna do members only streams at some point if people actually do that at some point, but I don't have any members, so I can't do it right now. So calm down, CJ. It's okay. And 480p resolution. What? It'll nerf your video stats though if you do it anytime soon. That's why I'm not gonna do it anytime soon. Are there any free 6-star or 5-star operators I can get right now? Oh wait, I forgot. You can just check by going into this. Yeah, it's this. Fortnite, fuck off. All right. Who's this? Ooh, okay. We have a 6-star selector for free. Dude, seriously? Only CN gets that? Or are we gonna have to wait a couple months for it to catch up? Worst 6-star? Seriously? Is Vigil actually that bad? So January 6th is the anniversary for CN. I want Wishlash because Wishlash. That is literally why.
I'm listening. Let's take it slow.
Sup, freaks? What's up? I'm guessing you are... Man, why does YouTube have to do this? Yeah, sugar McSweets. It's you. Thanks, YouTube, for fucking changing that. I appreciate it.
Here I am. Take A. Understood. There we go.
Vigil is just mid, not terrible, though there's worse. Okay. So I'm guessing I will just have to not completely ignore Vigil. Okay, I shall.
Mission accomplished. Looking after everyone's health is my greatest motivation.
Do 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 do. All right, there we go. Ignore the meta. Because he's got drip, you'd E2 Virgil for the drip. Or Vigil. I don't know. Maybe if I had more resources. Call him Leaky Faucet because he's dripped out. Wow. Alright. You think I won't like this mechanic? Well, we'll see. We shall see, won't we?
Let's go! Take them all by
YouTube
storm.
could put... What are you talking about, CJ?
Everyone, enemies incoming. This is the place.
Let me double their trouble. Let's begin. Exusiate, cover me. Awaiting orders. I have a visual. Rock and roll!
I can handle this.
There we go. Rate the BGM.
Judgment!
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
I'd say a 7. I'd say a 7 out of 10. This is a direct attack to Reddit mods. Needs more EDM. Well, I think the EDM is kicking in.
Please stay calm. It's a bit tricky, but as long as you give me some time.
Entendido. This is the destreza of Iberia.
Electronic dance music. I think that's what EDM means, right? Wow, an anime character with a beard.
Our objective as
One-time thing.
Okay.
Big gonad man. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
Looks like it's too late for second thoughts. Time to move out.
This is the place.
Follow me!
My dear Lappy.
Where me strike? Watch this! Apple pie!
I can handle this.
You'll have to try harder than that. Barrage!
Yeah, no, this music so far in the event is kicking some straight ass, dude. That's my lady. Dude, I was fighting with some Redditors earlier today because I was looking in the Arma Reforger subreddit. Some dude was bitching that some guy insulted a woman in a fucking video game. Like, this dude needs to grow a pair and not get offended.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Where me strength? Watch this!
Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I love fighting with retards.
Barrage!
Really do.
Don't worry.
Like, it is a guilty pleasure to fight with dumbasses.
Apple pie!
Mission accomplished.
I'm not even joking about that. CJ, you posted literal war footage from Ukraine, so that's why you got timed out. Don't get mad at me, okay?
Very
Don't
precise
get
and
fucking
efficient
mad at
plan,
me
Doctor.
that you posted that. You made the choice to post it, okay? How about that, alright? You're not gonna be posting shit like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. One bit, CJ. It does not. It is a server that we talk about gotcha games in, bro.
Malheureusement, le parfum du conflit m'est familier.
Solid positioning.
This is the place!
What happened? CJ decided to post Ukraine war footage in my general chat in my Discord, so I timed him out for 24 hours and he's a little upset that I did that.
You can do this. Here, first step is a deep breath.
So he's a little angry at me.
No tardará mucho.
He's uninteresting. It's literally a guy in a hind shooting down an unmanned drone. What's up, Ace? With the better emotes? Dude, can I make emotes for my channel? Or can I put emotes for my channel, actually? Because that would be cool.
Can you do it?
Entendido. Your attacks are all within my calculations.
I won't be afraid.
Can I put emotes?
Don't worry. I'm here.
That would be cool.
Just try me.
Oh, I can post my own emotes though. Look at the emotes I made, or I took from the Discord actually.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
Lapdom, unfortunately, I don't think you guys can actually grab it
Accomplished.
or use it. Dude, that would be honestly great lore for the channel. What's up, Fesh? Most people use yeah, I know about that. Twitch tends to be friendly for emotes. Yup. Good morning, SGL. Holy shit, SGL's here. God damn.
Mission complete. Very precise and
I
efficient.
haven't seen you in like 30 years. Where have you been? Dude, this music kicks ass though. It really does. I'm surprised. Oh, I fucking love the lap. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, there's a motivated Lapland. Oh my god, can I add this to the Twitch chat? How do I do that? While this plays in auto, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. How do I add an emoji to my Twitch chat? Creator dashboard? Check DM? I don't have any DMs right now. I gotta figure that out. How do I add it on Twitch? Moderation? No. Streaming tools? No. You know, I probably could just look it up. Oh, you need to be affiliated or partner to do that. Which is unfortunate. Now, how about this? Can I add my own to my channel on YouTube? Customization. No. Community? No. And is sweet. This guy. I think I already have this guy added on Enfield. Ugh. Oh my god, my fucking neck. That felt great to crack. Sorry, I am not looking at chat at the moment. We horse deniers out here? I mean, you wanna know what? SGO just called me a bad word. Now, let's just open OBS. Time to pack my bags. Why would you need to pack your bags? Enjoying the night stages? Yeah, actually, because the music is fantastic. The music is actually like peak, bro. Oh, okay. So unfortunately, in order to use these emojis, you have to be a fucking supporter or basically a member. That's disappointing. That is very disappointing. Like severely disappointing. I want these emojis to be usable for everybody, but nope. What do you mean image ratio must be fucking what now? Brother, what? There's so many Lapland emojis. This is great. Do you guys think she'll be in regular or Arknights Endfield? That would be awesome. Let me do this. Okay, why am I not able to add that? All right, let me pull that up. 48 to 48 pixels. Okay. Oh, they don't have that. Okay, well that's dumb. All right, let me look at. All right, let me okay. 7TV is free. Yes, I do know it is free. I think I had it, or I had better. No, I had better TTV. I think 7TV broke my chat repeatedly, so I had to turn that off. Uncle Mjolnir is here. Oh God. Trying to put CJ to work at the maid cafe for cash money? Yes, you should. SGL, you're having an exam? Get to work on that exam. Grango. 12. That's CJ. She has a chance, not her. If Texas is there, Lap is definitely there. That'd be awesome. New name, who's this? I have no idea who that is. It's Evan? Oh, I might actually ban you. SGL, are you okay? Are you having a schizophrenic break right now? Is Degen Breaker stronger? Oh my god. Lore wise, yay, it's been a minute. SGL, take the pills. Not sure Edgy cares. Hello there, Evan. Welcome. The Horseman. That's him? Okay. They're working fine. So I'll actually just give you an example. So let me go over to Stream Elements. Chat box. Let me turn on 7TTV, save it, and then I'm gonna refresh it, and the chat's gonna break. Watch, the chat will break unless they fixed it. No, you're not gonna get banned, Evan. So let me do emote. So Ace, try using some of those Lapland emojis in the Twitch chat. Try using one of them. See if that's working. We should ban CJ because that'd be hilarious. Yes, it would. Or I should remove his mod. Hello there, Talos. Welcome. Let's ban CJ. I agree with that statement. Feshi. That is an emote that I added. Like, here. Apparently it doesn't show up for YouTube, the chat in there. Well, I guess that's just not gonna work, which is unfortunate. Did you add the lap dome emote? Yeah, I did. Why is Hungry Paimon a global emote? I have no idea. But unfortunately, I can't add any emojis to Twitch. That's the unfortunate part. Otherwise, I would. Oh my god, what is that, Talos? Oh my god, is that lap? That is great. Alright, let's get on to some gameplay, not sit here and stare at this. You don't have a point systems here? I have no idea. I don't touch Twitch.
Solid positioning.
Target location reached.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
I have a visual.
I won't be afraid.
Come on, scegli quasi tesoro.
Is it my turn?
Awaiting. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
Let's begin.
You think you should become mod? No, that's not gonna happen. Trusting you with a mod would be like the greatest mistake of my life.
I can handle this.
Other than fucking your mother, not fucking your mother.
Thunderstorm.
but you know, I can only deal with what I can deal with, you know.
List arm ready.
Don't panic, Astacia. Do it like you usually do.
You can do this. Here, first step is a deep breath.
The shadow beneath your feet is not your own.
Awaiting orders.
Go ahead. I bet you're going.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's a retry.
Bravo.
OG stands for old grandpa. Whatever. Evan, you will never become a mod. That is just the truth of that. You cannot be trusted not to immediately start spamming the N-word.
For second thoughts. Time to move out.
And that's not a joke either. That's just how depressing that is.
Target location reached.
Shut up.
Time to prepare.
Can you do it?
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage. Don't worry, I'm here with you.
So this is a battlefield.
I have a visual. You'll have to try harder than that.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
Shut up.
You heading out, Fifi? Alright, Fesh. I don't think I can find the lapdom on 7 TV on your channel, but I have mine.
Come on, Cherry Quasi.
Wait, is that how that works? Hold up, let me go back. Sign in.
One bullet each.
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
On alert! Follow me! Is it my turn? Watch this!
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Now I'm not paying attention. All right, so I signed in with it, and okay, that is interesting. Vivana, all right. Is Fesh new? Like 90% of the people in
Mission
chat are
complete.
new.
Very precise and efficient command, Doctor.
Like what? It's dude, my stream's never been family friendly. What are you talking about? It's Gavel! No way! No, it literally wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Behind me. In your name.
Neural was actually there for Eggy's birth. Exactly. Viviana still avoids you. Well, that's unfortunate. Take a shower. Okay.
I'm with you.
You are going to kill Neural.
Don't be afraid.
Understood. They probably won't make it to tomorrow.
Please hold on.
Free!
What are your thoughts?
Jesus Christ. Probably not. I'm surprised that the 7 TV selection for the what if Tsunami Monkey Hitler? I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. Tsunami, what now? I'm a little lost now, I won't lie.
Looks like it's too late for second thoughts. Time to move out.
This is the place.
Incapacitating that is enough, right?
Come on, scegli quasi tesoro.
Dude, Lap is just so fucking good, dude. Like, oh my god. Why is she this good?
Time to prove myself.
She's just so good. Little Dreamer Rhymes, what's up? It literally won't let me add it. It's just a grayed out option to add. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage.
It's just being weird, it seems like.
Let me.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in...
The serpent has brought about your end. Ready for action.
Come on, scegli quasi.
Watch this! Is it my turn?
I have a visual.
What the fuck is this? Okay, that's just an immediate fail. All right. Just immediately starts one-shotting everything. All right.
This is not the ending in your heart.
Global
Then
attack with
rewrite it.
fear. This is Arknights. Yes, this is in fact Arknights. Snipers that reduce defense. Well, I can see that now. And unfortunately, I have to do this one. So guess what I'm pulling out? Was that her S3? I didn't even notice if that was.
Let's make this quick. My time is valuable.
Get in, get out.
No, I have to go back and look.
Life is like
Another
a gun.
emoji.
Sometimes it
Amelia,
just
poor
jams.
Amelia.
Don't get discouraged, leader. We'll get him next time.
You're gonna go to bed. Nice goon to you. It's odd seeing you here. I won't lie. Yeah, that was her S3. Okay. She is pot 6. What does that mean again?
Let's go. Exusie, cover me.
I'll make you shriek so loud the stars will hear you.
Solid positioning.
The bad news is, yelling, Doctor. Your friends are waiting.
Ah, fuck, they slipped right through. Okay.
Considering the losses of our squad,
You get a
there's
minor
no
buff
better
and
option
cost
than to
less.
retreat
Okay.
immediately.
Sniper. Welcome back, Fesh.
We're heading out. Remember, mind
Bye,
your cover.
Don't bother
Evan.
telling me your names. Dew falls heavy, grass bends low. Something's not right. Within the hostile intent is all too clear.
War Thunder's Peak. I'm demodding you for that comment, alright? How about that? You're just gonna get demodded for that.
The shadow beneath your feet is not your own.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Canvas.
Listen.
Don't panic, Astacia. Do it like you usually do.
Incapacitating them is enough.
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
Crosswords.
On standby.
Target location reached. Grant me strength.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with
It's
that.
too bad we didn't win, but I won't let it discourage me.
Leave it to me.
Oops.
Permission to attack granted.
Everyone, enemies incoming. This is the place. On alert.
Awaiting of your attacks are all within my calculations.
Go ahead. I'm all ready. Go ahead. Stand still.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage. You can do this. Here, first step is a deep breath.
Oh, is it my turn? Go ahead. Stand still.
How did you fucking sneak through, you little bitch?
Bravo. Now I want to crush them that much harder.
You were on yesterday, weren't you? What? Oh, he's talking to CJ. I usually usually completely ignore CJ if I'm being honest. It's because he kind of he just low-key kind of deserves it.
People, I don't think I even remember
He
your
just
faces
low-key
after
deserves
this
being
one.
ignored.
Anyway, let's just get started. Don't make any more noise.
Awaiting order. This is the destreza of Iberia.
Target location reached.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, fuck you, dude.
Position.
Let me double their trouble. Divine
Thrust.
I can handle this.
rock and roll.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Entendido. This is the destreza of Iberia.
Apple pie!
I have a visual. Thrust.
Je suis partout. The apron and the wings are but the same.
Solid thunderstorm.
God damn it, dude. Motherfucker.
Entendido.
Risk arm ready. Draw swords.
I won't be afraid.
Don't worry.
And they fucking one-shot. Okay. Yep, that's not happening.
It's too bad we didn't win.
This
I won't
fucking
let it
level's
discourage
retarded.
me.
Have we done the iceberg reaction? Nope. Not yet. We've only done part 1, which is the first,
Don't waste too
just
much
like
energy
just
on the
before
road.
the first hour.
The stars will light our way.
Solid positioning. Draw swords.
This is the place.
Cut them to pieces.
I can handle this.
Don't make any more noise.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Oh, is it? Bye!
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
Shut up.
So this is about a
Blue falls heavy. Grass bends low. Something's
Capacitating that is enough, right?
Time to prove myself.
Tell me, what's your plan?
Let me double their trouble.
Hey, don't
Wait,
put
what?
hands to my
Fuck.
soul.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
DJ, you do know you are on your last chance. The next time is a actual ban. You do know that, right? I'm done fucking around, alright? I'm tired of dealing with it.
Everyone, let's roll out. The stars will light our way.
Draw swords.
CJ, you were not. It does not seem like you are capable of understanding why I do not want Ukrainian war footage in my Discord server.
On alert!
It does not seem like you want to understand why I don't want it in there.
Oh, is it like that still?
You can't stop me.
Can you do it? Go ahead. Here I am.
Incapacitated.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
I have a visual. In position.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
Time to prove myself.
Je suis partout.
Just try me. Follow me. Watch this. Go ahead. I'm ready. You're going.
Are you fucking kidding me? No way, dude. No fucking way.
I won't be afraid.
There we go.
Follow me.
Mission accomplished.
CJ, use your head. Use your head for 10 seconds, alright, buddy? What Discord channel or what Discord server would allow you to just randomly post fucking Ukrainian war footage that literally says PG-17? Tell me, what server? What server is gonna allow you to do that? Seriously. It doesn't matter that no one was harmed in the fucking footage, dude. It does
Clear.
not matter
All
one
targets
bit.
down.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Wild Main Awana. I'm a knight from Pi. Welcome home, Doctor.
I'm just vomiting down operators, dude. That's the way I play this game, dude. It's the only way to play. Hmm. Oh my god, what are you watching? Okay, I see. I see. I see, Fesh.
I still have a lot to learn as leader
Alright,
of
friends,
Knight's Island.
add.
I hope you'll be there to guide me on our path to the future.
Alright. CJ is just refusing to understand why I do not want Ukrainian war footage in my Discord server, and he's just trying to find a way to allow me to like let me keep it in there when I simply just don't want it in my fucking server in the first place. Like, he just does not want to understand. Like, I don't understand why I have to fight you on this. DJ, just accept the fact that I don't want it in my fucking server.
Anyway, let's just get started.
Target location reached.
Draw swords.
Oh my god, CJ, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. In position. Thrust.
Everyone, enemies incoming.
I can handle this.
Everyone, follow me.
At your disposal. As long as I can help.
Thrust.
Je suis partout.
Everyone, follow me.
On alert.
At your disposal.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me right now?
You can't stop me.
Let me double their trouble.
2 auto Vanguard life happy? Yes.
Everyone, follow me.
Execute ain't doing shit? Probably.
I have a visual. Thrust.
All right.
But she's literally just there for drone control.
Everyone, follow me.
No tardará mucho.
She's just there for drone control, same with Cruz. Or if they slip through.
Is it my turn? Apple pie!
We can do this. Here. First step is a
CJ, why do you want to post war footage so much? Like, why are you so upset about this?
Shut up.
Why can't you just accept the fact that I warned you, do not post war footage again, and now you're getting super fucking pissy about it? Dude, I don't want it in my fucking Discord. Even if there's no one actually dying in it, I just don't want it in my server. This is the last I'm gonna fucking talk about it, okay? Okay. My God.
Thrust. Come on, Sherry, quasi tesoro.
CJ, it should be common sense. It just should be common sense. What did you walk into? An argument with CJ, as per usual. Nothing different.
Everyone, follow me.
As per usual, you know.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Just the usual.
Is it my turn?
Just try me. Ready for action. Awaiting orders.
Time to prove myself.
You can do this. Here. First step is a deep breath.
Divine judgment!
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
You walk into Egg doing Annihilation. Yeah, that too. Of course I'm gonna double down on you timing him out for posting war footage. You should have expected that.
You'll have to try harder than that.
How am I enjoying Arknights so far? I am loving the hell out of this game. It is a lot of fun.
Don't worry.
I got a plan for a reverse 1999 stream. Been forgetting about that, doing a reverse 1999 stream. We do gotta do that.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
You can't stop me.
Before, I had seen posts of it on iFunny. I was like, okay, it's a tower defense game. I probably won't like it, and I'll never try it. But then I tried it, and I've been loving it. Have I played Bloons Tower Defense? No, I have not.
It's a bit tricky.
Actually, I did in middle school. That's like the only time I ever played Bloons Tower Defense.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Is Thorns E2? No.
Please stay calm. It's a bit tricky, but as long as you give me some time.
Lapland is E2 level 80 though.
Oh, is it right? Stand still.
Well, one made it through. Of course you fucking did.
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
In position.
Because of course you did.
Thunder roar.
Is there a 4x speed? I'm not seeing a 4x speed.
Everyone, follow me.
It'd be great if there was.
Time to prove myself.
In the future there will be, please. Where's my phone?
Shut up.
I see one leak. Yup, one leak.
In position.
Please stay calm. It's a bit tricky, but as long as you give me some time.
Rocking, just try me.
Yep.
You can't stop me.
Divine judgment!
You can do this. Here, first step is a deep breath.
DJ, it should be common fucking sense. Holy shit. Do not post war footage in a fucking Discord, okay? How about that? Jesus Christ.
Can you do it? Mirage!
Hang in there. The treatment will be done in no time.
My God.
Apple pie!
In position.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Lappy's always being clutch, dude. She's always clutch.
Please stay calm.
Apple
It's a bit tricky, but as
pie.
long as you give me some time.
Now I really want to know what the CC-12 is.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Not clutch enough to save you from that one leak. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Apple pie!
You can do this. Here, first step is a deep breath.
Do 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 do. By the way, if you guys didn't know, we are now monetized on the channel. We have unlocked memberships, and that is the main thing I wanted to unlock.
Cut them to pieces.
Huh? Where do you think you're going?
Awaiting order. In order.
In position.
Now just try me!
That's fine with stay calm, my friends.
Where do you think you're going?
Cut them to pieces.
Apple pie!
Well, that's unfortunate.
The shadow beneath your feet is not your own.
I really should pay more attention, you know.
Shut up.
The apron and the wing.
Time to prove myself.
I really should pay more attention.
They won't be much threat. Do you want me to catch up with them?
Do 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 do.
Sup, leader?
All right, I'm good on that. CCB4 is the next CC for global. I have no idea what that is, but it is a Iceberg time.
facilities are
I gotta go
fairly
pull
well
up the
maintained.
video. And then I'm probably gonna go to bed after that because I am sleepy. I'm very sleepy right now. I don't know why I'm so tired. I've been getting good amounts of sleep. So I really don't know what's going on with that. Where do I get the video from? Okay, we left off at the cult. Yeah, we left off at the cult. All right, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go get some water. Alright, no, there's no point in making stuff, so I went and grabbed the Coca-Cola. A leftover Coca-Cola from hunting. Reaction stuff. Mute that. Mute that so I don't have to listen to that. Okay, we're good. Let me get a drink of Coca-Cola first. I did just get home from work though, too, like an hour and 40 minutes ago. I willingly went into work today. I could have not. I could have stayed home and had an extra 2 days off, but I was like, fuck it. I need to start making some more money. I need my money. I already had enough days off of work from hunting. All right. Let me make sure the audio is good. All right. So this is the second half of the Arknights Endfield, or not Arknights Endfield. Oh my god, I am tired. I'm redoing that. That was garbage. This is the second part of the Arknights Iceberg video. We watched the first half of the video the other day because I was getting tired and I wanted to go to bed. The desire to play Enfield got to him, dude. Yeah, I just want to play it, if I'm being honest. I really do. But unfortunately, I'm a beta-less loser, so, you know. And I'm guessing a bunch of you guys are beta-less losers, too. So, let's get into this video and finish the last part of it. We only made it 40 minutes in.
Zuzu's cult. First thing on it,
Jesus
Scamper and
Christ.
Kamikaze pools. Let's talk about it. You see, Viper is a gacha game YouTuber who primarily makes content on Arknights, talking about the community, the game, etc, etc. Yeah, that's not what I'm here for. Nah, I'm here to talk about their Dr. Jekyll side, Scamper. That is a moniker that relates to the paranormal.
We did this. How far? Oh no, it's the Fate collab. We left off at the Fate collab. We stopped at the Fate collab. Okay, yep. There we go. That's
the
where we
fake
left
collab
off
we
at.
deserve. For the
There we
start
go,
of
now I
Layer 5,
remember.
let's begin talking about something I love, PvP and War Crimes. For IS3, there was a bingo lockout done by Lungman Dragons and officially sponsored by Yostar. To enter into the bingo, you needed to clear the qualifications by doing any of these 3 challenges to make a bingo while following these rules. Based on speed, the top 8 would be selected, with each line, column, and diagonal having their own top 8. Then, past the qualifications, there was day 1 and day 2 till a winner was announced. For day 1, there were 16 tiles on a board, with each tile given its own amount of points.
Leak an N, okay. Cannot clear stage with no 6-star, okay. Clear cannot stage with no 6 stars a squad. Solo a floor 2 or above, okay. Defeat the enemy in the blue box, okay.
Points.
Interesting
The first to get over
bingo.
half the points, or the one who has the most points when time runs out, is considered the winner. Day 2 had a similar system, but with 25 tiles instead. The matches were players speedrunning IS3 whilst achieving those challenges on the board. And at the end of it all, the winner of Bingo Lockout 2 was Dr. Yotes. And a similar challenge was done by Viper. Remember we talked about him prior, the
Oh,
Reaper of
poor
Arknights
the Viper,
accounts.
the
He made a
unlucky
series
guy.
called Arknights Challengers, in which many players battled to see who could be the #1 spot. The rules are simple, laid out in a 16-page document, which is still shorter
that's
than
the
this current
rules?
script. Long story short, 5
Oh,
stages
wow.
are selected. A TO flips a coin, and the winner selects the stage they want to use. The loser then gets to select the next stage until someone wins on 2 stages, with grands needing the winner to win 3 stages. Each player is able to select 5 ops to ban, and then they play to see who can complete the stage first. All in all, these 2 are really damn cool events, as it usually feels like
This
the
event
global
sounds
side of the
cool.
player base doesn't get to experiment too much with the game's challenges. Due to the fact that CN is 6 months ahead, anything like Contingency Contract or the Crack Demon that was Pinch Out are usually thoroughly explored before Global gets to mess around with it. So it's nice seeing Global
I've got a question. Are they ever going to sync the 2 versions just like Kuro Games did with PGR? Do they ever plan on doing that? And for Enfield, is it gonna have 2 separate versions? Because that's gonna be extremely disappointing. I hope they merge versions. That'd be great.
players making their own challenges and competitions for the game. I mean, shit, another example is Arknights having its own speedrun category. And even a
Wait,
Discord
what?
server that
Speedrun
discusses
category?
speedrunning for the game, either sharing vids of it or tips for it. Link in the description in case you'd like to get into Arknights speedrunning. And damn, I never thought I'd be able to say that for a mobile-only gacha game, but yeah, here we are. Much like I never expected to.
Enfield would probably all synced. Please, I hope it is.
So remember when I brought up the Emperor and said how much of a chat he
Oh
was?
god,
Well, he
this
quite
one.
literally has a shirt with Tupac's face on it. Hell, it even says, well, it doesn't say his name, and it says Tupac, but you get the idea. The reason why he has a shirt is very simple. The Emperor is amazing. Tupac was amazing. There need be no other reason. Another amazing thing was when
we gotta
Arknights was
take a
nominated
reaction
for
at
Grammy.
the
2023
rapping songs
Ambience
for him.
Synesthesia concert was nominated and actually won the award Live Concert for Visual Media, which was amazing because it meant W actually pulled a W. Because last time her operator song, Renegade, was nominated for Best Original Song, Video Game, and she dead lost that shit to a League song. Understandable though, League songs kinda slap. But she was able to pull the W on her second nomination. It was a beautiful moment to witness. The global players were hyped, the CN bros were celebrating with us. As a community, we were all so proud this little game we picked up 3 years ago had done something
Okay, so
amazing
what's gonna
that not many
happen?
games can say they've achieved. They won a Hollywood award for the concert they made to celebrate with the fans of the game. And as a reward to celebrate this historic milestone, we got a
Nothing.
roll and a half.
A
Bro, I
roll and a
swear to
half?
God, they've given us more due to low like sneezing and this historic milestone.
A
we
roll
got
and a
a
half?
roll and a
Really?
half. Bro, I swear to God, they've given us
Enfield
more due
released
to low
simultaneously across all countries.
like
Thank God.
sneezing in the past. What the fuck? Okay, let's talk about the fake ads instead. Now this one's actually wholesome. A Bilibili creator called Rhodes Bakery of Honey Biscuits made a full-blown fake advertisement live stream for 4.5. Mind you, they didn't try to fool anyone that it was an official live stream. It was fully a fun fan-made project. They came out with a PV trailer, a medal list, fan-made E2s, fan-made operators performing on stages, fucking somehow, art for the live stream.
Why is it I'm always saying the most insane stuff from the CN community from like Bilibili? It's always like the cracked out artists that make like god tier stuff.
Handmade skins that contained an outfit which made me actually want to build May, making Leslie look like even more of a badass. The best looking Ines skin that if it was just ripped one for one, I would dead spend 21 randoms on it. The casual drip Lynn and motherfucking Gilgamesh Malinar which is live 2D, and I'm like 99% sure they got someone to voice act new lines for it. The amount of time and effort put into this video is insane. And keep in mind, all of this was done days before we got the PV
A third
for
of a
4.5.
poll?
So it's
That
not like
is...
they had a ton of
wow.
reviews they could work off of. I won't cover any more of it in this video though, because I want people to watch it on Bilibili. The link is in the description alongside CN Infodump's tweets about it, which link directly to the other people who worked on the project. I cannot fathom how much work was done to make this a reality, but I can easily say it was one of the best Arknights related videos I've ever seen. Stand proud, Bilibili content creators, you can all cook. Meanwhile, all the channels that steal content from Bilibili can please exit the community in the quickest fashion possible. So I want to keep this Iceberg wholesome. Of course, talking about serious subjects was something I wasn't gonna avoid, but at the same time, I don't wish to bring up drama that really leads nowhere except bitterness. But when it comes to people who steal and re-upload content from Bilibili on YouTube, then it does need to be brought up as it's an important topic for a serious problem. Now, in case you do not know, there exists and has existed some channels who take content from Bilibili and re-upload it for profit on YouTube without the original creator's permission. I will not name those channels as I hate witch hunts, and also do not accuse anyone of doing something like that with no...
Yeah, I am aware that Arknights is way more popular in CN. I am very well aware of that.
Just because he uploaded a Bilibili video. As again, some channels like Tactus ask for permission and give the revenue to the original creator. Now, with that being said, let me talk about the funniest case of a channel that stole Bilibili content. So they ripped that shit, downloaded it, then hit upload on the MP4.
Hold on, wait, what did that just say? What did that say again? What was that?
Content. So they ripped that shit down.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand perfectly. Yes. Where can I get that? Is that, can I have that for research purposes, please?
Downloaded it, then hit upload on the MP4. In the description, they gave some brief link to the channel on Bilibili, said they have permission, they fucking didn't, then ran ads on it and gained money from the videos that lacked even the tiniest shred of their own work or talent being put into it. Then they took this shit a step further. They decided to upload event trailers and run ads on them. Now, some creators do that like Hazel Team, but the thing is, they don't run ads on them. But that channel decided to not only profit off the hard work of Bilibili creators, but they also decided to do that shit to Hypergriff, the company that makes the game. Which, yes, is incredibly dumb. I don't even think a tweaking crackhead would make that decision.
What?
But worry not, for they decided to somehow one-up that shit. They took the entirety of the first Ambient Synthesasia concert and re-uploaded that shit on YouTube before it was officially available. And even ran ads on it. Now the best part about this is, at that time, the only way—
I mean, I can't even really be mad about that. That dude's hustling hard. This guy that's stealing content, he's getting his bag before he gets arrested and sued for it. So, I mean, he's getting some money for like however long it happened. And he probably got sued.
The concert was by having a premium Bilibili account, basically YouTube Premium. Now, of course, you can easily watch the official upload for free now as it's been uploaded to YouTube, but back then it was a big deal. And overnight, Hypergriff really just said, "Imaginary technique, you're banned." And fucking eviscerated that channel, fully deserved. Out of all the examples of channels that have ripped off Bilibili creators, this is by far the funniest one.
I mean, I wonder how much money he made before he got banned.
Whilst researching this, I was gonna come on in and make a joke like, oh, I had to search past like 10 other channels that have done the same thing. Yeah, only problem with that being, it's no longer a joke. It's a fucking understatement. Looking into it, there have been many examples of channels being made that just re-upload CN creators' videos and make a profit off of it. Thankfully, the community is pulling a low-tier god and stomping out these channels, but they keep coming back despite us knowing their game because they keep smelling that syrup of the YouTube ad revenue. It's a problem. One that many people have put pain.
Isn't low tier god bald now or something like that? I could have swore that fucker's bald. Oh my god, you should kill yourself now. That's a joke, YouTube. That's a joke. I'm just repeating his infamous clip.
It's taken hours
I should ban you
but will
now.
probably continue to exist as it's really easy to do and get money from. Hell, if one channel gets found out, create another in the same week. You already got the MP4s, the only thing stopping you is your upload speeds. Which is why, as a community, it's best we continue to expose the channels who have actually done wrong. Don't falsely accuse people. And kindly tell stealers to never browse the internet again. And within the spirit of having shit robbed,
why does Lapland always look like a crack
when
addict?
it came time for the Capcom collab announcement, when we finally had a stream to tell us just what it would be about, we waited with bated breath as they first talked about Reclamation Algorithm, and as they showcased the trailer for it, we heard it. The DMC5 main menu and voice play in the background. This made it. This made everyone so hyped that we got DMCA's prior, we only knew it as a Capcom collab. That shit could have been anything from Dead Rising to Mega Man or Resident Evil, but most, myself included, wanted DMC. And that music gave us hope for that shit to be
I know this video is like a couple years old, but if they want a DMC collab, they should have played PGR. He should have played PGR because they had a DMC collab that was fucking awesome.
crushed in favor of giving us a Monster Hunter collab. Which, there wasn't anything wrong with that. In fact, it's pretty much a beloved collab. But the music playing really there wasn't anything wrong with that. In fact, it's pretty much a beloved
Hey, it's Administrator.
collab.
Guys, we have access to Administrator. Look who it is.
There wasn't anything wrong with that.
It's Administrator, dude. Look. We have access to Administrator already. Dude, let's go play some Arknights Endfield.
That, in fact, is pretty much a beloved collab. But the music playing really just set us up for disappointment. Evidently, that shit was a mistake. It was not meant to play. I like to imagine that an employee at Hyperglyph was hyped.
No, that's clearly Administrator. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Dejectedly fired up DMC 5
That's clearly Administrator.
And accidentally had the menu sound play on stream. That's probably not what happened, but that headcanon helps me cope in knowing that I wasn't the only lost soul on that day. So that's what I'll say. It was the
That's the Monster collab? That's okay. I mean, I don't know what I expected because it's fucking Arknights, and I've seen a lot of the characters so far. You bow to my wisdom? I think you mean my retardation, but you know, dude, I'm totally not going insane from not being able to play Arknights Endfield.
But knowing that I wasn't the only lost soul on that day. So that's what I'll say it was the case. Another thing that was robbed from us was Beta Kelshi. And no, I'm not talking about the abomination that is Happy Kelshi from Enfield. That shit is terrifying. I'm instead talking about how Kelshi was available as a unit in the beta version of the game, but on release she just disappeared until we got her during Sculpture's event, which means that it took till the end of the world before she would even allow the Doctor to command her in battle. True ex-wife energy right there. But in beta she played much differently. Monster was still summoned for her and she was still a medic, but Monster had ranged attacks now. In fact, that shit was AoE. Her first skill was a generic more attack, second made Monster hit slower but harder and slowed the enemy on hit. Then it was reworked to where her first skill was still an empowered hit, but it also stunned the enemy. The second skill still increased attack interval, but binded on hit with a small chance to stun. And if you ask me, by comparison to her beta form, they buffed the shit out of her. I mean, most beginning 6 stars on Arknights feel really basic when compared to the newer units, but my lord, I am glad they changed up her kit. They spent a bit longer in the kitchen with Kelshi, but they cooked for her release. Completely unlike how old days try to cook by ripping off Arknights. So
someone posted a comment in my drama video talking about who they're saving for, and I just left my single comment saying I'm saving for cat tits, like word for word, and then that's it.
Days is this now dead NFT game, which for whatever ungodly reason, against the advice of any life form with an IQ above 2, they decided to trace Amiya's animation from chapter 8 for their dog shit games trailer. As to why they thought they could get away with that, I'll never be able to 8 for their dog shit games trailer. As to why they thought they could get away with that, I'll never be able to tell you.
Oh my god, you wanna know what this reminds me of? Hold up, I'm totally gonna bring this into the video. I gotta find this. So there was a situation with a game called Shadowbringers, all right, or a DLC called Shadowbringers for Final Fantasy 14, all right. So there was a Chinese company, I think it was a Chinese company, all right. They decided to go like full retard and straight up copy their trailer one for one. I'm pulling this up right now because this is hilarious to look at, okay? Like, look at this shit. This is a almost one for one copy. Like, how do you not get sued for this? And it looks worse in every single way. Like, brother, how do you fuck that up so hard? Didn't Helldiver copy a speech? I think it was a game. I do remember a game doing that, but I don't remember if it was Helldivers. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. They tried copying like the perfect game trailer and just failed miserably. Like,
game
brother.
trailer. As to why they thought they could get away
Oh
with
my
that,
god.
I'll never be
The
able
Marines
to tell you,
one,
as
I
I'm
have
yet to
no
do enough
idea.
crack cocaine to put me in that same head.
If you guys have not seen the Shadowbringers trailer, go watch it and you'll realize why I say it's literal peak.
Space. A funny part.
You pretty sure it's a YouTuber? Oh wait, yeah, no, it was that army general that literally did a Helldiver speech, and everybody was laughing about it.
Is they decided to double down and say it was original and not traced.
Wait, what?
Same headspace. The funny part is they decided to double down and say it was original and not.
It's inspired from Arknights. The more this is pretty much the same team that worked on both. Oh,
Traced.
they doubled
Acting.
down. Holy shit.
As if no one had fucking
Okay.
eyes, and then said that Arknights cannot sue them and they won't dare to. Naturally, them bitches got hit by the Nintendo special season.
Oh, they actually did get sued. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, that lap emote. Oh my god, that is disturbing.
Afterwards, a great silence must have enveloped their headquarters because we heard nothing from them. They basically fell off the face of the planet. And much like what happened to War of Embers, that's a game that took really heavy inspiration for Arknights, which is code for saying they just copied stages one-to-one. I don't care to speak too much on it, as I've heard no mention of this game in the past 2 years.
Holy shit.
That took really basically fell off the face
I
of the
didn't
planet.
even
And much
notice
like what
that.
happened to War of Embers. That's a
Oh wow, that is
game that
okay.
took really heavy inspiration for Arknights, which is code for saying they just copied stages one-to-one. I don't care to speak too much on it, as I've heard no mention of this game in the past 2 years.
It's
so it
even
must have been
called
banished
Stage
to beyond the Shadow
17.
Realm. Possibly
Oh my
because they
god.
apparently stole from Mobile Legends and Raid Shadow Legends as well. So my guess on its fate is that
Wait,
it
is
either
this
died from
Raid Shadow Legends? Is this what Raid Shadow Legends actually looks like?
past 2 years, so it must have been banished to beyond the Shadow Realm. Possibly because they apparently
So
stole
is
from
this
Mobile
Raid
Legends
Shadow
and Raid
Legends?
Shadow Legends as well. So my guess on its fate is that it either died from being an ass game, or those three companies weren't the most pleased with their work. Kind of like how the community was when we saw art blatantly
No.
traced being
Okay. What the fuck was that?
weren't the
I have
most
to
pleased
bleach
with
my
their work.
eyes.
Kind of like how the community was when we saw art blatantly traced
Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. You know, this is what happens when you combine an anime aesthetic with a real life looking woman. When you try to do way too realistic
Beanstalk
textures, it is extremely disturbing, and I think it should be burned with fire.
Actually, nah, that's an overstatement. Tracing would have been better because this shit ain't tracing. It's fucking AI art that was told to recreate Beanstalk skin. And as is the case with AI art, it looks like shit. And somehow that was promotional art uploaded by the Chinese version of Guild Wars 2. And I wouldn't
Wait, the Chinese version of Guild Wars 2? Isn't Guild Wars 2 like massive or something? Isn't it like one of the bigger MMOs that's still going?
be surprised if it's been taken down, as stuff like copying Arknights' character designs happens on like a bi-monthly basis, so Hypergriff is kinda used to this shit.
Wait, what? Let me hear that again.
Chinese version of Guild Wars 2. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's been taken down, as stuff like copying Arknights' character designs happens on like a bi-monthly basis, so Hypergriff is kinda used to this shit. Hell, just a bit ago, one company decided to copy Sari and Leslie's designs, and Hypergriff
Wait, seriously?
Hell, just a bit ago, one
Companies are copying the designs like on a bi-monthly
company decided to
basis?
copy Sari and Leslie's
Oh my god.
designs, and Hypergriff took action against them. It happens way too often, but at the same time, imitation is the greatest form of flattery, so fuck it. At least there's a silver lining there. One situation that held no hope or silver lining
Arknights
at
is
all,
an
though, was
NFT
when
game?
Platinum had
Oh
her
my
voice
god.
changed. 3 years ago, the original voice actress for Platinum went to Yasukuni Shrine, and in a YouTube video of hers, she said that the shrine was a comfortable place with fresh air. Just a generic compliment about a place. However, the problem is what the shrine represents. It's a shrine dedicated to 2.4 million people who died in World War II. Among those 2.4 million, 1,000 of them were convicted war criminals. And I won't talk about what those war crimes entailed, but they were war crimes for a deserved reason. And that shrine entombed bodies of Korean and Taiwanese people, which has caused even more controversy as they cannot be buried in their home soil. So by now it should be apparent what that shrine means and the controversies around it. But to most Japanese people, it's just another shrine. So it's very possible that the voice actress did not know that before going to it and just gave out a small compliment to the place, as it's the normal thing to do. And if you ask me, I'd say that she probably didn't know the history, as if she did, it would make no sense to make a statement about it on your own YouTube channel. If she knew the controversies about it, then I doubt she would upload a clip of her complimenting it. However, due to her visiting the shrine, many Chinese players were upset by that action, which sparked outrage and eventually culminated in her being fired from Arknights, Azura Lane in Girls Front Line, with a new voice actress taking her place. In terms of my thoughts on the situation, it's terrible all around. I don't believe the voice actress had any bad intentions behind going there. I'm positive she did not fully know the history of it, but at the same time, I cannot blame anyone that was outraged, as if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't be happy either. She did apologize for the visit, but to many people the damage was already done. It's a terrible situation that no one wanted to have happen, but it did, and many people were hurt because of it. It's something that's heavily political and cannot be dumbed down to some simple gacha game drama, though it is important to bring it up as it's a big event and is why on a ship Platinum has 2 JP voice lines. As I said, there really isn't any good part to this history, so let's instead lighten up the mood by talking about Sora's race. Okay,
Sora's race? Who the fuck is Sora?
Take Sora's Elite 1 art. She looks like a Lupo, right? Now take her Elite 2. She's Sun Leocatus. Her summer skin brings back the Lupo ears, but alright, now take her Elite 2. Sounds a little bit weird out loud.
What?
Take Sora's Elite 1 art.
Okay, so cat ears, okay.
She looks like a Lupo, right? Now take her Elite 2.
Okay, donkey ears.
2. She's Sun Leocatus. Her
okay, and then back to cat ears.
Back the Lupo ears, but somehow they grow bigger for her Circusano.
And then more, okay.
So that begs the question, what the hell is her race? A theory in the past was that she was a Sanctum. She had illusion arts and used them to change her race based on who she was appealing to. She likes Texas, so she looks like a Lupo for her, whilst at E2 she looks like a Goddess for the Doctor, as Amia, a Goddess, is very close to them. And people said she was a Sanctum because Executor has a relative that is very proficient in illusion-based arts, so people thought that was Sora. 4 years later, we know that wasn't referring to Sora, but instead to Arturia, though Sora does have proficiency in illusions from what Orchid has said. So it's possible that she might have been able to make her halo and wings invisible and then throw on Lupo ears, but at the same time, there's evidence against her being a Sanctum, like in Crota Brawl, where she
DI trans racist.
What it's
interesting.
Like putting on a hat. If she was a Sancta and bound by the law, there would be no reason to ask that. And due to how Sancta can feel each other's emotions, Exio would immediately call her out online. So what I believe is the case is that Sora does use illusion arts to change what her race appears as.
There are no lesbians in Arknights. They're all attracted to the Doctor, so you know.
Towards sexes.
Therefore, the Doctor.
Sora after she was kidnapped.
What's up, Stray Cat? What's up?
Looks up to her. It's very
We're looking at the Arknights Iceberg video.
Which is why she made her ears look like a Lupo's to mimic Texas. In fact, one of her lines even says this. To me, that's basically her saying that Texas knows her ears are fake, either because when Texas saved her in the past she had different ears, or because Sora shared her reasons to appear with Lupo ears instead of her normal ones. So we know she isn't Lupo guaranteed, or else she wouldn't hide her race. But we've never seen her front as a different race.
That was Lappy.
Her reason for hiding her race is to appear as a Lupo because of her admiration for Texas, which is why I believe her actual race is Goddess, as we've never seen her impersonate a different race other than Lupo, and there's no Goddesses she admires like Texas, so there's no reason for her to don the bun. But that's just my theory, and another Arknights related theory is the one that the sky is fake. I mean, okay, that's a dead lie, we know that it is, but prior to Lone Trail, there was only some stuff here and there that gave us the idea, such as Astasia's operator file having Kelshi talk about our inability to see the stars, or how it's impossible to navigate the waters via following the stars. Therefore, lighthouses are essential. And there's also a hard limit on how high an airborne vehicle can go without getting destroyed. Even
what are these cutscenes from?
Not to go higher.
These cutscenes are interesting.
We just had little bits here and there that told us the sky was fake, but not why. That is until Lone Trail came. Skip to here if you want to avoid spoilers. Though we found out that the sky is fake due to a barrier that prevents things from coming in or going out. This barrier also warped light so people couldn't accurately observe what was beyond
teasers?
it, thus
okay.
leading to the inability of accurately charting the stars. That is until Christine Wright blasted a hole through the fake sky, the star pod, to finally accurately observe what lies beyond Terra. And when she opened the star pod, people were able to see one of the twin moons clearly for the first time.
I'm gonna forget all of this in the next 3 days.
One theory is that it was made to prevent Organium from leaving Terra. Another was that it's a defensive measure to prevent the disaster from above that wiped out the Ancients. We may not know why the fake sky was made yet, but I could say that it was amazing seeing the truth of the sky be revealed in Lone Trail. Because for 3 years, we always had little bits of knowledge to tell us about it, but nothing confirming how it was fake. So seeing it be revealed felt like the culmination of various bits of lore in Arknights, all paying off at once. And other bits of lore I really love are the Bloodline of Combat skins. They're a sort of brand of clothing, not necessarily like Korokos, which is swimsuits, or a Poke, which is some of the most fire shit ever. It is instead clothing made by Rhodes Island for war crimes. I mean, it was made to suit the operators as best as possible. The Bloodline of Combat skins is gear that is best for an operator, and it has a specific meaning behind it, showing an operator at the pinnacle of their strength. For Angelina, it's when she is able to warp reality between her fingers.
Oh, it's Belt Buckler Girl. It's Belt Girl.
Of their strength.
Did she have like 20 belts? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, hold up. I'm going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Where how many more belt buckles does this woman have?
She's able to warp reality between her fingers. For
she went to the Final Fantasy X office.
Yeah, dude. Yes, obviously. Helliger shows his time in the Blood Peak campaign with his best friend behind him. Skydes is when Ashara Mallah takes over her body, and Gladius is right before she leads the charge to take her homeland back from the Seaborn. And this is why Bloodline of Combat is my favorite set of skins. It is raw as fuck. Now, the most important takeaway is the fact that Exia is yet to get her Bloodline skin, which means that Exia Alter is a guaranteed thing that will happen in the future, and I am not huffing stray copium. Much like how many simps were huffing copium when people were talking about Mudrock X Logos. So, this ship is hilarious. It became a thing when we saw Logos save Mudrock from Lethania casters. He was in the area, saw her squad getting hunted, and decided to save them and bring them to Rhodes Island. He saved her life, which caused many people to ship the two of them, as whenever it comes to fiction, simply exchanging pleasantries is enough of a foundation to write the raunchiest 40-page sex scene. Now, thing is, some Mudrock simps went the way of the raunchiest 40-page sex. Simply exchanging pleasantries is enough of a foundation to write the raunchiest 40-page sex scene. Now, thing is, some Mudrock simps... Can I get a link
to that, please? Can someone link me that? I'd appreciate that.
FGO players and weren't the most happy about the ship. When I mean some, it was really a negligible amount, but it was still really fucking funny. However, here's my advice to any of you who are going the way of that one Limbus Company reviewer. Okay,
I gotta read this. I'm dropping this game. PM clearly doesn't know how gacha work. All of those early system-related blunders made me still believe that releasing the alt form of the main girl being obsessed with another guy, yeah, I've seen where this goes. I won't pay any more money for garbage like this. You better believe me when you will get an influx of all the scum of various communities flocking into your fan base as you draw as much cuckold porn of Faust and Sinclair and any version of themselves and Dante watching in the corner. FGO people unironically tried to warn us that we'd get, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be, and it actually happened. Dropped. I am what some would consider a whale or leviathan, depending on your definition, okay, Jesus Christ, that spent $700 on this game. That even if it's not that much money for me, I actually regret it. What? Yeah, this is about Limbus Company. I know, he said that. And also I could see it right here. Limbus Company. I just wanted to read this.
But also, remember Sigma Rule 99. If Mudrock loves Logos and you cannot handle that, then you take the Sigma route. You fuck Logos too. From there,
you fuck Logos too. Exactly. You fuck both of them. There you go.
You got two.
So what? Is the MC in Limbus Company a cuck or something then? Like, what? I'm confused. What's going on here? Like, why is this guy mad?
Birds with one stone. There's no need to complicate matters.
There's nothing more manly than domineering another man. Exactly. Everybody should live by this rule. Like, if you're not going to grape another man just to prove a point, like, what are you doing in life? Obviously.
This is simple math. And with that sage wisdom, let's move to layer 6, Dorothy's conspiracy. You see, Arknights Global has a history of choosing events like how I choose which drug I take before writing a video. That is to say, it includes a bottle of bourbon and a dartboard. Because of this, the event list we see from CN's side is more of a very loose guideline to whatever the hell they plan to do on Global. At times, we make an event or two later than what was planned, but even with that being said, nothing could have prepared us for the Dorothy psyop that was about to happen. Here's the event list for CN. CC9, Undertides, 2 gay German goats, and then Dorothy's vision.
Wait,
Here's
2 gay German goats? What?
CC9, Undertides, 2 gay German goats, and then
okay.
and Dorothy's vision.
Alright.
Here's how it was for Global. Undertides, CC9, Yaoi and Lathania, Ideal City for whatever reason, fucking Trails for Navigators, CC10, To Be Continued, The Solace Goddamn Holiday, and finally, 2 months after when it was supposed to happen, Dorothy's Vision. That shit was meant to drop mid-January if we followed CN's schedule, but it dropped mid-March. Now you may question to yourself, why the hell did they do that? Well, that's where the Dorothy conspiracy comes in. Now some fools speculated it was so events didn't overlap, so Global had its anniversary on time, or maybe because the Rhineland manga hadn't been fully translated yet, but no one could have prepared them for the truth. The truth was that Yostar believed Dorothy's banner wouldn't pull in that many roles. They thought interest was low, so they would hold her event back for 2 months to make people desperately wish to pull her, cause God only knows what the hell they were planning for the delay of her rerun.
Retarded?
Desperately wish was. Truth was that Yostar believed Dorothy's banner wouldn't.
Is Yostar actually like fucking retarded though? Like, I'm genuinely asking, are the people at Yostar just brain dead morons? Like, what's going on here? Yes, yes, yes. Everybody hates Yostar. So why doesn't, so clearly Hypergrift is making enough money from Arknights, right? Why don't they buy themselves out if they've made enough money to make the game they want and not be fucking caught down by Yostar? Like they have to have made enough money, because there's no way in hell a game that looks like Arknights costs that much money to fucking keep running. There's no way in hell it costs that much money. Like, what's going on here? I mean, yeah, that's probably true. Like, they're close partner, so, but they're Yostar's publishing, right? So they have ultimate say in what happens. I mean, I'm just worried because, you know, I'm gonna look into that whole Stellasaurus stuff. Wow, I'm looking at my phone and just comments are flashing.
In that many roles.
Nice.
They thought interest was low, so they would hold her event back for 2 months to make people
like, honestly, what I'm hearing right now,
because God only knows
just
what the hell they were
retarded.
planning for the delay of her rerun. The interest in the rat was low, but by making people question where rat, for 2 months they drove interest in her event sky high. People were making memes, art of her being held in event jail. The plan was working. And when her banner dropped for Global, they got the entire budget for Parrish and Frost. Or not, because evidently the revenue they got in that month didn't change at all. Regardless, I would choose to believe that the Dorothy conspiracy was a plan set in motion by Lowlight himself. Why? Because it's funny. Now let's look at something Dorothy could never dream of doing, coming early.
There is another recent L for Yostar. Are you talking about Stellasaura? Because I am aware of that, my son. Yostar is retarded. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, that Yostar, they're just fucking retarded. Holy shit, there's so much more to this. We're probably gonna stop at fucking here.
You know, I am so sorry, Dorothy Sims. I did not mean to assassinate you like that. When Invitation of Line dropped in Global, for whatever reason, Yostar added in the data for Golden Globe before her actual event that would take place afterwards, a light spark in the darkness. Could've chose a shorter name, Pink Doc. And due to that, you were able to get her as a temporary recruitment in IS2, but it was impossible to roll her as she wasn't added to the standard banner yet, nor was her banner up. If you want a reason behind why she was added early, I think I got one. Nami's immense love for Golden Globe manifested ego, and due due to that we got her early in global. I say that with no factual foundation, but my god does it sound a lot more hype than saying Yostar did an oopsie whoopsie. Therefore, that's what happened. One thing that was an oopsie whoopsie though is kinda how they nerfed Enforcer on global. His module was dropped during the Monster Hunter collab alongside all the other pusher modules. Thing is, to unlock his module you had to do the first EX stage of God Ahead. Thing is, the rerun was released prior to the Monster Hunter event on the CN server, but for global, that shit was run after the Monster Hunter event. So for about 2 weeks, we had his module in the game, but it was impossible to unlock it because we need to do the first Guide Ahead EX stage that would only be available permanently when the rerun dropped. And so that beautiful twink was nerfed by the nefarious
Beautiful twink, huh? That's a word I'd never heard together.
Because this module was kind of dog shit. Most people were happy with getting Balance, a physical edition.
Oh, hello there. Yes. Okay. We got perfect right here. This is perfect. Got a bit of thighs action. All right. I'm okay. We're gonna stop gooning.
And on that
right?
note, let's talk about how Monster Hunter was teased. There were 2 instances of it. First was in Monster Hunter Sunbreak. We saw the Rhodes Island symbol being used. Next was in Kiara's
Was it a dildo?
First
What
was
was
in
that?
Monster Hunter Sunbreak. We saw the Rhodes Island
I thought that was a dildo.
symbol being used. Next was in Kiara's
Sorry, not a dildo, a butt plug.
skin. We saw her playing Monster Hunter. And despite me knowing
Yeah, we
this,
looked at
I
this
still
skin in
held out hope
Dripnights.
that it was some unrelated bullshit and we were getting DMC. Which, yeah, honestly, yeah, I probably set myself up for that.
I need to finish DMC 5. I never finished it. I really do.
Maybe dumb as shit, but on the other hand, I'm still kind of
The game is
holding out hope we're gonna
fantastic.
get a
I just
DMC
suck at
collab
it.
in the future. Now, another thing I hope we get a collaboration of in the future is from Michael Jackson.
Wait, what? Michael
due to
Jackson?
Jessiton's moonwalk. So this was a bug in which you hoed over Jessiton more than the story has. To do it, here's what you needed. You had to get Jessiton one shot. From there, like a cop, you had to plant weed. I mean, place down Weedy and prep her S3 to hit with her turret. Then activate her S3 and right before it hits, kill Jessiton. This will cause his ass to go flying, even off the goddamn map. Or from there, homie's in the goddamn shadow dimension. Given enough time, he will return somehow. But before that, if you got a character with global range, even though he may be in a pocket dimension, you can still pop him. So if you had some trouble on him, you could have pulled out this strat. Could have, because the bug was fixed rather quickly, but I'll be damned if it wasn't funny to do. It was also fun to see Hypergriff sneak in a Daft Punk reference. This plaque from Heart of Surging Flames is a reference. It shows the helmets and references get lucky.
Oh my
But
god,
Heart of
it's
Surging
Emperor
Flames
Penguin.
didn't stop there with the references. It also referenced Queen in its stage names. Killer Queen, Break Free, Don't Stop Me Now, hell, that ain't even it for all the stage name references that exist. Lingering Echoes' stage names reference a shit ton of classical music, and So Long Adele references nursery rhymes, which is a funny dichotomy because we got Eben, the emo goat who only listens to classical masterpieces, and then AF Fialo, the wholesome happy goat who falls asleep listening to nursery rhymes. Or, at the very least, tries her best to listen to the rhymes as she falls asleep. But depression aside, let's talk about how Angelina's skin is pay to win. So her Bloodline of Combat skin actually
Angelina's
helps you
skin is
gameplay.
pay to win,
Now, you may
okay.
think to yourself, that's some bullshit, as who wants his skin to outright make a character better? And why couldn't it be her summer skin, which is infinitely hotter? Well, thing is, the way it buffs Angelina isn't because it makes the attacks faster or
You
anything
hate
like that. But it does
DLC
make it
5
so you can kill
Nero's
the enemies before her non-skin counterparts. The reason being, her Bloodline of Combat skin
Bitch, okay. Ugh. I don't know. I've never played any other DMC.
points her staff a little closer to the enemy. Due to that, the projectile has a smidge less distance to travel before hitting the enemy. Now, is this actually pay to win? Homie, I'ma keep it 100. If you are paying to win with Angelina, let me just tell you about a little ice cream monster called Suitor. It being pay to win is a meme because the increase is negligible, and so is Angelina's combat ability. I am sorry for saying that one. However, let's look at the opposite, a pay to lose skin belonging to the Atlas.
Pay to
with
lose?
Platinum. Her skin does the same thing as Angelina's. It reduces the travel distance between your arrow and the enemy's cranium, but in the opposite way. It actually increases the distance, which may sound like a good thing because Platinum gains more attack the longer she spends in between attack intervals, but it's a little more complicated than that. So depending on the distance she gets a kill at, she may ready her next attack quicker. If the enemy is further away in
Or
the yellow
else for
area,
Platinum.
if she kills them, she readies the next attack quicker, which means that it will do less damage because of her talent. But if she doesn't get a kill in that distance, the time in between hits will be the exact same. More specifically, it's tied to the travel time of the arrow in the air, and that's why frame rate could also fuck you over, but simplifying it, more range equals bad. Now the reason the skin hurts in this context is because since she moves a little further back, that distance to where if she gets a kill it makes her attack quicker, gets increased slightly, making it easier to have the bug activate, causing times where she will not kill an enemy because of her skin being on. If you want a much more in-depth breakdown, there is a link to the Reddit post for this bug and Angelina's, as I only went over the bare minimum to keep it small, like Platinum's chest. On the topic of Platinum, let's talk about the characters who are canonically a part of the Doctor's harem, as yes, this is very important information to discuss. So Platinum is on that list as she grew to like the Doctor after they saved her from the Armless Union. Gravel is too. In fact, her intro dialogue is her literally making out with the Doctor. Though the mask always stays on, so it was probably closer to the Doctor watching the equivalent to a fish sucking on glass as opposed to a full-blown kick. Closer to her literally after they saved her from the Armless Union. Gravel is too. In fact, her intro dialogue is her literally making out with the Doctor. Though the mask always stays on, so it was probably closer to the Doctor watching the equivalent to a fish sucking on glass as opposed to a full-blown kiss. Angelina also loves the Doctor, and so does Blue Poison. Unfortunately, that love has a table and bird combo to overcome. There's also Scotty. One really wholesome thing about that is when the Doctor is mentioned in Undertide, she smiles a little. Granted, her alternate form killed all life on Terra because of that love, which maybe isn't the most wholesome, but we could ignore that. Moonwood loves the Doctor as well, because read Lone Trail, that's all the info you really need. The less wholesome side of that one though is Holahack, and the pinnacle of them all is Exia. The only foundation I have behind saying that is how she calls the Doctor her savior, but to me, the most insane Exia simp, her simply saying she's going to a hospital is enough reason for me to ship her with the Doctor. Now there are some maybe ones like Penance, Reed, and Dorothy, but the ones I've mentioned, especially Exia, are the most blatant ones. They're almost as blatant as the whale skeleton. So in case you don't know, this is a pic of the Rhodes Island landship. And when you flip it around, it's the skeleton of a big ass whale. Now, funny thing about that, Chapter 13 cinematic shows a very similar whale. Apparently, I say apparently as we don't got the event on global yet, it's the bones of Afernima, a god in Arknights.
I got a question. Would you guys like to see a reaction of looking at all of these trailers or event trailer things? Or PVs or whatever you call them? Because I think that'd be fun.
Turns out, this bitch can teleport to a different dimension. I don't know what the connection is between this whale and the one in Rhodes Island, despite the fact that they look the same. I also don't know how that teleport shit works, because we're yet to get the event. But it may be possible that in the future we can teleport to a different dimension. And hopefully by then the base will be out of beta. We all know it won't be. Just like how we all know Arknights creators will get hacked. So this is an actual serious topic. Throughout the years, many Arknights content creators have gotten their channels hacked. Dreamy did in the past, Tactus too. Nekugitsune, Isaac Wolf, Beyond, to hell, even I got a scam email. At least I'm pretty sure it was, cause the link's URL says this when you hover over it, and if it ain't a scam then BlueStacks, you need to step up your game. But I got this email back when I created like 7 videos on Arknights, most of those being the shittiest unit showcases you have ever seen. And I got one. I don't know why this is the case, but it seems Arknights creators get targeted a lot for scams. Thankfully, in every case where someone got scammed, the entire community banded together, informed people on what happened, tweeted to YouTube, and made sure the creator who got hacked was fine. It's shitty to see happen, but it is heartwarming for the community to come together like that and help the person who was affected. It really shows how amazing this community is. With that being said, let's move into layer 7.
So wait, hold up. So people were getting hacked a lot. And they were, so what? Were they just clicking random links in their fucking emails or something? Is that a thing people actually do? Click random ass links in your fucking emails? Brother. Do you want to know how often I check my fucking Gmails? Like once a month. I'm not even joking. The only reason why I've checked them as often as I have, like the past couple weeks, is to see if I can get access to fucking Arknights Endfield. That is literally the only reason why. What is brother? Just be like me. Be a lazy shithead that doesn't check their fucking emails. Oh my god. I'm not even joking about that. I don't check them, like, at all. And it's probably, like, depressing that I don't do that. But, you know, Well, I probably should check my emails sooner, but I don't. I really don't. It's real a bad. It's bad. Oh Lord.
Lowlight's hidden talent. And to follow up the bittersweet wholesomeness, let's talk about someone who hated the game. In May 2020, someone emailed Hypergriff asking to make music for the game. They said they were a big fan. Hypergriff basically said in response to that, "Hey yo, good shit homie, say less, we'll hop you on the next CC." I may have paraphrased a little, but you get the point. So they had them create some work for Operation Cinder. The composer suggested a song similar to Strayer from Taishi, and Hypergriff followed that up by wanting another song similar to Calling from Rejection. Fast forward a bit, Hypergriff got the music from the composer and went, "Right, that shit works, we move." Turns out, the music was plagiarized. And not from any wacky source, nah, it was plagiarized from the damn references themselves. I do not know how the hell quality control missed that shit, but they found a way. Then naturally, people
I wonder how many people got fired for this. I wonder how many people got fired.
Brought up how the music was plagiarized. Hell, that shit was brought up the same day the CC dropped. And the person who, I'm gonna put heavy quotations around this one, made it, dead said Hypergriff told him to copy it, due to Hypergriff suggesting a reference. The truth was that they are meant to be used as references, but not copied from. Now, this may seem weird to do all this bullshittery, because the person originally said they were a fan of the game, so why are they doing all this shit? Turns out, they fucking hated the game. And I ain't talking about some little old, I ain't feeling it, nah, this bitch despised it. They were well known on Weibo, basically Chinese Twitter, for hating on Arknights. And the plagiarism plot was meant to hurt the company's reputation because they just hated Arknights that much. Then in Hypergriff's statement on the matter, they stated how their contract said that all content provided by the other party must be original content, so they fired him. The actual impact of the drama didn't result in much after Hypergriff's statement. They basically aired out all their concerns and showed that the person copied these songs without Hypergriff's permission or want. From there, they dropped the songs from the game in the OST CD, replaced that CC's music, and launched a ballistic missile at the plagiarist's house. Hell, they want to stick Gummy on their ass. And in case you don't know what I mean
honestly
by that,
agree
and
with the
are
ballistic
confused why
missile.
they would send Supa's favorite character in fiction at a
Actually, you know
weirdo,
what? Instead of sending a ballistic missile, how about they just contact the Steam assassins, the guys that get your accounts back on Steam, and just have them do their work? Like,
let me explain.
You guys know about the Steam assassins, right?
Her habit.
Obviously,
so
they're
Gummy has a
100%
habit is
real.
a line that is said a ton in Children of Ursus. The explanation of the habit goes like this. Gummy has a habit. If she chops twice. If she chops thrice, the chopping board will break. She will suck the last bit of toothpaste before brushing. When hungry, Gummy will bite what's nearest. If not, now these habits point to a very dark truth. The truth is that she has eaten human meat before. The chops she does are a way to cut through bone. One slash to get to the bone, the next to start a chip in it, then the third to break through it. That's why her third
She
head is
has
so
their own
strong.
assassins?
The
I
habit of
hope so.
sucking toothpaste is a
That'd be
reference to
funny.
sucking blood or bone marrow from bones in place of water. And the habit of her being hungry is self-explanatory. The reason she had to eat human meat is because in Chernobog, Patriot ordered that the kids be locked in the school to protect them. The only problem with that was how Mephisto ended up in charge of that operation. Due to the fact that Mephisto was a rat bitch who deserved everything that happened to him, they didn't have the greatest time under his rule. And during that time, the food warehouse burned down. They weren't given any more food either, so there was only one thing that could be done. She didn't want to eat humans, but it was either that or starvation. Due to the trauma she developed in Chernobog, she now has her habits. She isn't the only one hurt by that time either. Asina hates the fact that she had to kill her best friend who was defecting to the aristocrats. Zima thought she was doing the right thing in fighting against the aristocrats, but that choice led to the food storage being burned down. Now she has immense guilt and will not forgive herself. And Rosa regrets the choices she made as the leader of the aristocrats, believing she was kind and noble until seeing the reality of how she treated the civilians. That instead, she was cruel and evil. Due to this, she has tried to commit suicide many times. That is what happened in Children of Ursus. However,
What is this game rated again? Can someone remind me what Arknights is rated again? Because this is kind of fucked. This is wildly fucked up.
the main message of the story is that even though that happened to them, they are still looking towards the future to overcome their
12
trauma.
plus? Really? Really? Traumatizing children, dude?
It's a
Alright,
story that
I
says
guess.
even in crushing circumstances, hope will continue forward. Which is also why Gummy's habits disappear when she is with Zima or Estina. Because with them, she wants to smile, to be happy, to help them. Despite what happens prior, she doesn't wish to see them sad. That is the story of Arknights in a nutshell. Even in the most depressing situations, hope will prevail. But there are a lot of depressing situations, like Colossus's. Her name is Joyce Moore, and she decided to partake in an experiment that would test if Originium could store past memories. If so, people can study Terra's history through Originium, which is why she signed up for the experiment, to have
Your
an Originium
4-year-old
device
kids plays
implanted onto her
Arknights?
brain. If the
Interesting.
operation was successful, they could see so much of Terra's history. However,
I'm gonna say something controversial that doesn't even relate to the video, but if your game has gotcha in it, it should be 18 plus regardless, because it's fucking gambling. I don't care if your company loses out on sponsors. Fuck you. Stop advertising to kids. Your game is just literally has gambling in it. Fuck you.
the experiment did not go
Now
as
back
planned.
to the video.
A failsafe activated which kept her alive, but she was changed permanently. She now hears a voice in her head that
Yeah, no, fuck you and fuck your company. Stop advertising to 12-year-olds. Your fucking gambling game.
does not speak any known languages. And to ease
And
the
I'll say that for every damn fucking company that does gotcha, dude. I don't care how good your game is. Your fucking game is rated 12 plus. Like, okay, shitters, dude. You're just literally fucking taking advantage of kids with their gotcha systems, brother. Like, fuck you.
burden on her mind, she now needs to speak like a machine, which is why she talks the way she does. The experiment was deemed a pioneering achievement, but Joyce Moore was significantly hurt as a result of it. Now naturally, after an experiment that changed someone's entire life for the worse was just conducted, the person who did that had the really genius idea of, let's do that shit again, because they want to figure out what the voice in Talopsis's brain is. All in all, I think we could say it together, fuck Columbia. Let's instead talk about something worth theorizing on, the Sarkaz caster leader. So this slacker, I mean esteemed member of Reunion, appears in nowhere. They are listed in the Darknights Memoir Annihilation enemy list, but they don't actually appear in the stage, or at all. In
Who
no
is
stage
that
over the course of the
character?
game's lifespan
Goddamn.
has this motherfucker appeared. Until recently. In a stage for reclamation algorithm, they finally appeared. As to why it took them years to come out, I don't know. Maybe they were getting milk, maybe they saw Sutra in the medic arm she has and said, I ain't dealing with that shit. Or maybe they were just too busy being an otaku with Hordier. We don't know. But after years, they finally exist, and it is not beautiful in the slightest. I won't even hold you. The regular versions are annoying as shit. I don't need the buffed one to deal with. They could have just held them in the cage of the forgotten characters alongside Matoi Maru, and I wouldn't have complained. But I suppose they've unfortunately finally returned after they should have appeared in Darknights Memoir. And on the topic of that, let's talk about how W came early. Remember when I said that Yostar choosing the event order involves a 3-liter bottle of Jack Daniels and a dartboard? Yeah, this is a prime example.
3-liter
of that.
bottle
So
of
in
Jack
CN, during
Daniels?
Darknights
Fuck yeah,
Memoir,
dude.
Midway through it, they got W's banner as it
They
was
know how to
Arknights'
party.
first anniversary, and they are able to roll for her, have RNG screw them, etc, etc. Now after Darknights Memoir, like 2 months after it, they got Twilight of Olamont. And in that event, there was a stage where players could use W. Even if you didn't have her, she was available to use. Now on global side of things, we got Twilight of Walamon 2 months before the anniversary, before we could even roll for W. Mind you, that stage still existed for global players, which means that due to Yostar's unique schedule, Global got to play with W 2 months before they were even able to roll for her and have RNG screw them out of getting her. And I gotta say, Yostar, give me some of that shit you take before making the schedule. Your boy is heavily intrigued by that black market
Honestly,
shit.
I think the drugs that they take over at fucking Yostar and Hypergriff are the same exact drugs Lockheed Martin used in the fucking 70s and 60s to design their
you
stuff.
got your hands on.
That's some of the
Especially
good
whatever
shit.
Hypergriff was taken when they made Frostleaf weaker after Elite 2. So, fun little fact, if you've E2'd Frostnova at home, you have inflicted permanent account damage. That's because you unlocked her
Permanent
talent at
account
Elite
damage?
2, which increases her attack speed interval by 0.15 seconds. But in return, you get a whopping 2 tiles of extra range. Yeah, this ain't no Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange, this shit is just ass. It is not worth it. Especially when you look at how both of her skills slow the enemy on hit. Dog, I want to be swinging with her, not regretting E2ing her. Which is why E2 makes her
What's
weaker,
up,
because
Onyx?
you make her roll of bind and slow worse as she attacks slower whilst giving her a bit extra range. Maybe in the future they can make her E2 worthwhile by giving her a god tier module that gives her the ability to freeze. I mean shit, she's called Frost Leaf. But as of right now, without being able to do that, homie might as well be called Summer Breeze, as her current code name might as well be a catfish. It's tragic, even 12F as a developer.
Did they ever buff Frostleaf? Did they ever do that? Is she decent now? Or did they fix her? Or is she just, or is she still in the same state? Sadly, no, the module didn't save her. That's
now,
a
this one's a little
fat
bit of a
rip.
bait entry, but the reason it's here is because 12F is the hexadecimal for Lowlight's birthday, February 16th, 1991. In hexadecimal, it's 12F CE48. Now, two interesting things about 12F is that Lowlight made his design back in 2014, and in the artwork you can see the person who speculated to be his friend, Owl, in the art. But the more interesting thing is how he was in the final secret cutscene of Chapter 8. In it, 12F was talking to the Doctor, but the final bit they said, provided you chose the right dialogue choice, felt like the developers talking through 12F. I won't go over all the dialogue, but you can see it here. The most important thing though is how they said the future will unfold differently depending on the choices you make. Now what that means, we don't know. It could be telling us that the Doctor will have more agency in the future chapters, which has proven to be true in stuff like Break the Ice, Vigilio, and Lone Trail. It could also be saying that the choices in Arknights may affect the later story in stuff like Enfield, or it could just be some random thoughts of a senile lizard. We don't know, but I feel like that cutscene was made with
Senile
purpose.
lizard.
We're just yet to fully see what it means. But in the future, I'm willing to bet that we'll see what Hypergriff is cooking. For now though, let's talk about Say Gex. So Andrina left Scatty Inspector is a little joke originating from this line. Now, it do seem high-key gay, but I won't even hold you, but it might mean something different. It might be meaning that she is the same kin as Scouty Inspector. Now, as I said prior, they are Abyssal Hunters made from the blood of the Seaborn, and Andrina may be one of them. Hell, she's even in the faction on the network chart. But that begs some good questions. Why do the Abyssal Hunters not know of her? Why is she unsure of her feelings towards them? Why doesn't she have the same physical strength as them? And why does she not have red eyes and white hair? I mean, gameplay-wise, she is one. The buffs for Abyssal Hunters works on her, and even Galagia's base skill does. Where evidence stacks to show that she is one, it also builds to say that she isn't. Which is where an interesting theory comes into play. Take this line from Kelshi. The difference
Yeah, we're going to definitely watch all of these event trailers because they look fantastic.
Between Andrina on one side and Spectre and Scotty on the other is something like that between a drop of ink into clear water and a proper inkwell. The drop of ink in itself is an infringement upon the dignity of life to the point that Kelshi expressed clear disdain for it. There are those who have reached their hands into places they do not belong. Those for whom this stupidity is very much in character. Then in the past, Andrina said she was involved in something as a child but wasn't given many details. However, currently she is often taken to a Barian court over her weapon because it looks like a gun, only to explain in court over and over that it's a crossbow taking the appearance of one. The thing is though, they shouldn't need to take her into court over and over because of that factor. Instead, it seems like they're using that as an excuse to look for something, which has made people speculate one of two things. Either she is Iberia's attempt at creating an Abyssal Hunter. They try to make one and it failed, but they often check back on Andrina to see the results of the experiment they did when she was a child. Or that she is the Church of the Deep's attempt at making one. We don't know for sure, but based on Kelshi's dialogue, I view either theory to be likely. It sounds about right for the shit show that is Terra, so I view them to hold a lot of water. But they're yet to be confirmed as canon. Though, if you want to see more of the theory, link to it in the description. Let's instead talk about her other identity, Lowlight. So this is a cosplay of Andrina. Deadass, it looks really well made. Amazing cosplay, all in all 10 out of 10 work. It's also Lowlight wearing the cosplay.
So
That's
wait,
right.
that's the CEO cosplaying as the character?
Wore this to an anime convention in Shanghai, and the best part is, no one knew he was the one cosplaying her. They just thought it was a cosplay done by a fan, not by the person who made the game. And people didn't figure it out until the
This is what happens when you have a guy that loves the game that he's making it. Like, this is what happens when you have a gamer actually making the game.
Mode with a cosplay that had no reason to be that hard. That shit right there is deserving of respect. I hope my Foss cosplay can live up to that.
I won't lie, I'm cringing. Like, every time I see that, I cringe. Like, when I look at this, I cringe all hell, but I think it's hilarious. Wood Henry, you disgusting little shit.
That shit right there is deserving of respect. I hope my Foss cosplay can live up to that level of greatness. Though I'm only gonna cosplay Foss if I hit 20,000 subs before the end of February, which means your boy is safe as can be. And with me being reassured of that fact, let's move on to Layer 8, our gods.
Alright, we're gonna stop at Layer 8 because holy shit, I'm falling asleep in my chair. Honestly, I want more memes. I want like more hilarious memes in this video. Like, I am loving this video, but holy shit, it's taking a while to go through because it's a 2-hour long video. My God. Henry Wood, I'm gonna never let you let you live that down. Okay, how about that? All right. There's still plenty of memes, dude. I'm loving this video though. I am loving this video. It is fantastic. My favorite part would probably be in layer 5. No, it's probably going to be Dorothy's. The whole Yostar being completely retarded. No, we're not going to do Dripnights tonight because it's almost midnight. I had to work today. So since I don't work tomorrow, we're going to be going live at an earlier date. We're going to finish up this. Let me finish up this video first. So if you guys enjoyed this part 2 of the Arknights Iceberg, let me know what you thought in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Peace. Okay, so for tomorrow, okay, let me move my mic away. All right, so for tomorrow,
Looks nice, simple but effective drip.
okay, I didn't mean to click that. Layer 8. Okay. Layer 8. Last few are mind-blowing. I hope so. Honestly, it's hilarious seeing the whole Yostar is fucking retarded. But tomorrow will be Dripnights. Yeah, definitely more Dripnights. No, not that. Oh, a headhunting ticket? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That is truly unfortunate. Trial is boss rush. Okay, we'll also try that tomorrow since there'll be one day left.
I know this place. Let me lead the way.
There you are.
So I think I'm gonna upload the Iceberg into three videos, or I'll just combine it into into one video. But I really do not want to have a video rendering for like fucking 24 hours. That's the problem. Because that will be kind of annoying. So I'll probably just do it in
Nice weather today.
I don't know actually. I gotta think about it.
Immediately if you're injured. Got it.
I gotta think about it.
Get the hemostat. Everyone believes in me.
The flying chariot. It's about time to wrap things up.
Mission accomplished.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
What was I saying? I honestly can't remember what I was saying. So yeah, the plan for tomorrow is going to be immediately finishing the Iceberg. We'll do Dripnights. Maybe a concert. I don't know. Maybe we'll react to another concert. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know.
Sup, leader?
We can do a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe we'll talk about some more Enfield, or look at some Enfield stuff, because I'm actually kind of going in blind right now. I really have not seen anything other than the live stream. Let me think. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff we can do tomorrow, especially because I don't work. All I gotta really do is my laundry and then meal prep, which I can do pretty early in the morning. So that's not bad at all. But this is the end of the stream because I'm sitting here falling asleep. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Obviously, you should do it if you're not sub. Also, like the stream before it ends. Tomorrow we do have a bunch of stuff to do, which we will actually do. I am excited to finish up Dripnights though, and it'll be a little sad that I'll be done with it, but yeah, it is what it is. And we got a bunch of stuff we can look at and do on this game because I am still new to the game. But if you enjoyed the stream, subscribe and like it, obviously. I hope all of you guys have a good night or morning wherever you guys are located. I hope you guys stay safe if it's winter for you guys and snowing. Drive safe, all of you. I hope I'll see all of you guys in the next stream
Is this another soul for us to save?
tomorrow. See you guys.